Alright, let's start this all over again. For some reason my camera took a dive when I was trying to do a video. Let's start this all over again. Peace. Hey y'all. Wolf Bear, Bear Wolf, aka or a Michael, aka or say Wolf Bear. This is going to be my last review for Super T Transport. Super T as Super Todd or Super Terry or whoever the owner is. But you can say it's Super Trucker. Because I usually joke like that. I just realized I parked the cockeye. I'm such a Super Trucker. Other than that, I've been with this company since March 31st of 2020. So it'll be March, let's see, not March, April, May, June, beginning of June, 2.5 months, 2 months, almost 3 months now. Today is the 20th of June, so say 2.5, almost 3 months now. Last review. Good company. Can't complain. Well, any trucker could complain about the company, or you can say I could be negative about every company, but to this company here, more I have to say is there's more good things than there is bad. So I'm not going to look at all the bad because I never experienced it with this company so far. Besides one thing that's on my part, but it's due to me not doing my job right when I was on home time. No, it's not doing drugs or anything like that, because I wouldn't be in this truck right now. I had to turn off the power switch of the rig because there's a power. Most trucks, not all, most trucks have a power switch knob to cut off all power to everything inside the rig. So even then, it will turn power off. Basically, any power, electrical, to the truck. So if anybody decides to jump in and not know about a rig, can't jump in, can't do anything with it. So leaving it at that, this company, I have to say it almost will take anybody, all depending on your driving record. And I'm not sure about criminal background. You have to call and ask. There's not all companies that will hire people that have a background as a criminal. I have to say that. Okay. So, saying to that, you just have to ask. Alright. I'm pretty sure it goes with almost any job. If you were an axe murderer, you're not getting hired. Or a rapist or whatever. I wouldn't know. I'm not a judge. I'm not an officer. I'm not a person of hire to hire anybody. But other than that, Just ask, because there's companies out there will hire a felon, a felon, a fel, a felon, a felon, a villain. I'm gonna take over the world. And see, I just turned orange. There's a Schneider. I'm a felon. I'm a mass marauder. Just kidding. Yeah, I tend to do stuff like that. Okay, goof off, whatever. You might see me go into my goofball fate and start thinking like this and saying, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And just kidding. Think I'm a super trucker and but this company is pretty good, small outfit. Like the video I was trying to do, I was talking about. I already mentioned it when I started on this video. But what type of trucks? I forgot who asked me. Sorry for not remembering your name, but hi. The gentleman that asked me about when I started, what type of trucks. Mostly Freightliners. They usually have two color patterns, black or blue. I've seen some yellow and some white, but their common color is black and blue. Okay? It's not a mega carrier because not too many people have heard of Super T. Super T, Super T, Super T. Because it's not a huge outfit. It's that you will hardly see Super T anywhere unless you live in mostly the common areas like Idaho, Washington, Oregon, NoCal, or Northern California, all the way to maybe Ohio, sometimes Virginia. I think that's their most common route is from Northwest, probably to Indiana, Ohio, and that's it. And also down to Arizona. Where the drivers wear no panties. I'm just kidding. I wear mine because I'm a super trucker. But other than that, it's usually I-80 or I-90 corridor. Of course, if you have to go drive through the winter, of course you might have to drive in the snow. Okay. I don't really care if I do or not, because if I have the chain, I'm shutting down. They can have the server and get the product ready. Fine. Just eating a little snack. But anywho, let's see here. On the trucks, try and get a little bit detail on the trucks. Autos, they have autos and manuals. Manuals are 13 speeds. I got a 13. 13. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a different pattern compared to the year 10, but it's almost the same aspect. It's same, but different. If you know what I mean, because the pattern is different compared to where the first, second, third. You know what I mean? Actually, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, fifth is in the bottom right corner. We go 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? And the 13 is first is at top, same H pattern, but the gears are just first is up at top, then second is down on bottom, third, fourth, then fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. And you just gotta learn how to work the side button. Because you got your basically, I call it, both of them are splitters. Well, I look at them as both being splitters. You got your regular, your R splitter. I call it R. Let's call it R splitter. Regular splitter for, you know, to do the regular H. Then when you get to fifth to sixth, is when you jump, flip it. Then you work the higher gears, and once you get, if you want to work that one, like say 6, and you want to go high 6, just flip the gear, the red knob, and pump the pedal, the fuel pump pedal, so on and so forth. And you have to work it back down again. Same way. So, I know there's a lot of guys out here, or especially the newer ones, newer guys, prefer auto. Yes, prefer auto. I'm not saying they're not a truck driver. I'm not saying they're just a steering wheel holder. Because doesn't matter if you have to shift yourself or it's auto, you're still a driver, you're still a steering wheel holder, because you still got to hold that steering wheel. So we're all steering wheel holders, if you want to get technical. So, in a sense, going from there, you're stopping at that, because that's just my opinion. I don't know about the state. I don't know where you live at or what state you live in. And if you're starting out, California's trying to get everybody to, basically, California is the type, or as I understand about California, that if you get trained in a auto, you will get restrictions on your license that that's all you can drive. Okay? So, my best advice, if you can, if your state or school is strictly auto, learn how to don't get that restrictions on your license. Get trained in everything on a manual. Reason is 2 things. You don't have to get that there be no restriction. Just in case if you team and your team or your trainer is driving in a manual, you should have no problem doing it. You will, because you're nervous, because you're this, because it's new, it's that, whatever the case may be. Sorry, I got gas. But from my experience, within, I'll say about 6 months or so, you should get that shifting down. Actually, within the first month or 2. But I'm giving it an extra grace period, 6 months. Then stay on it. stay with that manual, or whatever, or be in a truck that's manual, because you might get jumped around. So you get the hang of shifting, floating, and stuff like that. Then reason is because down the road, let's say give a time period, 3 years down the road, that you can easily drive anything, and you get into a company going, well, what kind of trucks do you have? Oh, okay, auto. I can drive auto. I can. What kind of? Oh, we have manuals. What speeds? 10, 13, 18, 28, whatever. They get. I don't know if the trucks have 28 gears, but you know what I mean. I think they go up to 18 or 21. But anywho, because it's really not difficult if you strictly drove 10 and then you jump in at 13. I had some difficult because my mentality, I was still stuck in a 10. But I just had to keep on reminding myself, memorize the pattern. Because once that top, 2 is on bottom, 3, 4, then so forth from there. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So sorry, I'm just going through the memories again. And after a couple of weeks, you driving at 13. Okay. It's really not that difficult. If I could do it, if this guy that's sometimes below average smarts, I say sometimes, could do it, anybody could do it. Anybody could do it. Let's put it that way. Anybody could do it. If I could do it, anybody could do it. Driving a manual, driving a 10 speed, 13, 18, I could do it. Because I got my training on a manual, and prefer the manual because it gives this going. A body in motion stays in motion. But that's all considering. But that's a little brief of Super T, what they do. They're all new trucks. Freightliners. Yes, Freightliners do 13 speed because this company has 13 speed manuals. Because a lot of times this company goes through the mountains a lot. Especially when you're, although this doesn't matter how many gears you have besides 18. It wouldn't matter if you're driving on almost 80,000 pounds worth of 45, 46, whatever, to equal 80,000 pounds. It wouldn't matter if you're going uphill, downhill, whatever in the mountains, because you're still putting along at 25, 35 miles per hour. So, but me doing that almost at my end of my third month, I'm a pro. I have no problem floating, this, that, whatever. These trucks are governed on the pedal 65, at the cruise 68. But if you have a navigation like I do, it will tell you the speed you're going. It's covered at 67. But I tell you what, one thing about this company, they have the low-end Qualcomms. I have to say, they're new, but it's the low-end Qualcomms. Because the Qualcomms they have, it's strictly, they're using it strictly for messaging and keeping your time. They have no navigation built in their Qualcomm. Anything like that. They give you the route you're supposed to go on. So if you don't have a navigation like Randy McNally, I prefer Randy McNally and Randy McNally over the other ones. It's just me because I'm used to that setup. So spend the money on a Randy McNally if you could or you wish. Get it if you have eyes like me. See if eyes like me. Get a bigger screen so you don't have to worry about squinting or changing glasses or whatever. But if you have bifocals, you don't have to worry about it. But other than that, you gotta get in this company. I advise you to, if you don't know your map, if you don't have good map reading skills, you better hone up. I can't stress it. You can say, I'm telling you and asking you to hone your map reading skills. Hone them. So don't just go off on the navigation, because navigation tends to screw up. Believe me, I know. So go from there. I asked if you were looking for a new company or want to start out, try Super T out. Talk to Connie. She's the recruiter, in-house recruiter, and hopefully you get your DM is someone like maybe Heather, or my DM is Rebecca, but you'll go through Connie first. She's the recruiter. She'll set you up. She'll answer every question you got. She's a good cookie. And if you throw my name out, I prefer you not to. But if you do, look, my DM knows me by Wolf, but they know me by Michael. Michael Sean, SHON. But leave my, other than that, Michael Truck 272. If you want to throw names out, just throw Wolf out. Michael Wolf, no, or Michael 272 Truck. So other than that, man, last review, this is it, done. The rest of this is a whole new journey. If you guys got questions about this company, I'll try to answer them as best as I can. But if you want to know about anything, what's their hiring procedure, or would they hire people with bad background, bad as like a criminal background, call them. I don't know anything about that. See here. Oh yeah, the trucks. All trucks have power inverters. Their own power inverters. So you don't have to bring your own. Alright. Their own fridge. Other than that, if you already have your CDL, as long as your CDL is pretty much clean, and I think they prefer you to at least have a year. I could be wrong. I think it was 6 months, but a year. Because ask, call them up. Super T out of Idaho Falls, and they will send you out there. They'll send you on either a plane, bus ticket, backside of a donkey, pigeon mail. I don't know, backside of a donkey or pigeon mail, but you get my drift. They want you to get you going, okay? So, going from there, all I ask is this: if you want me to do, I'll try to do more cooking on the rig, sitting on the Ritz. Let's see here. Hopefully, I'll do some fishing videos. I'm trying to get better equipment to do my videos. Other than that, oh yeah, one more thing here before I do anything else, and this is it. Show you the outside of the truck so you know. Super T Transport. Yeah. Since you guys seen a lot of inside of the trucks, but I had to show you the outside. Yeah, reefer. They teach you on all that, so catch you guys later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. And see you on the next video. All right. God bless. God loves. And walk with righteous and be with righteous. Catch you guys later. Bye.